Our topic today is control. Shanita Lewis. Our topic today is control your inner conversation. Hello, you awesome beings, and welcome back. This is your guide, Shanita, here to help you live your most abundant this and that life. In our journey together, we first explored the 3 steps to rewrite your inner script, and then we delved into the power of conscious creation. Today, we venture deeper into the very heart of your creative power, into the sacred space where your reality is born. We're going to talk about the most important, most intimate, and most life-altering conversation you will ever have, the one you have with yourself, your inner conversations. Find my book on Amazon called Control Your Inner Conversations. Every moment of every day, you are engaged in a silent inner dialogue. But what if I told you this dialogue isn't just random mental chatter? What if it is the very language of the universe, the divine architect of your destiny? Most of us are completely unaware of this power. We wonder why we feel stuck, why our dreams remain just out of reach, and why we attract the same challenges over and over again, all while our inner conversations are running on a negative, pre-programmed autopilot. In this video, we will awaken to this power, and I will share how you can consciously take control of your inner world to manifest the extraordinary life you were born to live, your life of having this and that. My story, the unconscious architect. I want to share a piece of my own journey with you because I believe our stories are the bridges that connect us. For years, I felt like I was doing everything right. I was the affirmation queen. I prayed, I spoke positive words, I visualized. Yet my life wasn't truly changing in the miraculous ways I knew were possible. I kept hitting the same invisible walls, wondering why my reality didn't match the positive efforts I was putting in. I never realized how profoundly I was being controlled by my inner conversations, and that would have been wonderful if they were predominantly encouraging, inspiring, and faith-filled, but they weren't. For much of the day, I was not what I now call AAC, Awake, Aware, and Conscious. Find my book by this title on Amazon. I was on autopilot, and my programming, like for so many of us, was rooted in the negativity, fear, and limitation of the world around me. My inner world was a reflection of the outer world's chaos, not the divine order I sought and knew existed. My affirmations, though they made me feel good for a moment, had no real power. Why? Because they were not backed by faith. They were just words layered on top of a deep, unconscious belief system that was running a completely different script. I was saying, I am abundant, but my inner conversation was screaming, be careful, you know that you don't have enough. I was affirming, I am peace, but my inner dialogue was a constant loop of stress and worry. It was a revelation. My unconscious inner conversations were vetoing my conscious desires. This discovery was the key that unlocked everything, and it's the key I want to share with you today. The 3 power tools of conscious creation. So how do we move from being the unconscious victim of our inner conversations to the conscious architect of our reality? The answer lies in mastering 3 fundamental power tools of creation. These are not just concepts, they are the faculties of your divine nature. In my book, I call them faith, imagination, and knowingness. First, let's talk about faith. The Bible tells us that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith is not wishful thinking. It is the spiritual substance that gives form to your desires. It is the unwavering inner conversation that says, even though I cannot see it with my physical eyes, I know my desire is already a fact in the spiritual realm, and it is moving into my reality now. True faith doesn't beg or plead, it gives thanks for what is already done. It's the inner dialogue of gratitude for the answered prayer, even before the answer is visible. How do you cultivate this kind of faith? You start by consciously choosing inner conversations that align with your fulfilled desire. When the voice of fear whispers, "What if it doesn't work out?" you answer with the voice of faith, "Everything is always working out for my highest good." You saturate your mind with the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Next, we have imagination. Your imagination is the workshop of God, the sacred space where you sculpt your reality. As Neville Goddard taught, an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. Your imagination is where you have the inner conversation of your fulfilled self. You must go into your imagination and live from the end. Don't just think of your desire, think from it. That is, live as if you already have your desires manifested in your life. Live from the end. Here's a practical exercise. Tonight, before you sleep, go into your imagination and have a vivid, sensory-rich conversation with a friend. Hear them congratulate you on your success. Feel the joy, the relief, the excitement. What does it feel like to already be the person you want to be, living the life you want to live? Replay that scene, that inner conversation, over and over until it feels real. This is how you impress your subconscious mind with your new reality. Finally, we have knowingness. This is the ultimate state of creative consciousness. Knowingness is the quiet, unshakable certainty that your desire is a done deal. It's a state of being, not striving. It's the calm inner conversation that says, "It is done." There is no anxiety, no doubt, no need to check for results. You simply know that you know. You have moved from hoping and wanting to a state of being. This is the state where you stop having problem-focused conversations and live entirely in creation conversations. Instead of, "I hate my job," your inner dialogue becomes, "I am so grateful for the fulfilling and abundant work that I do. I am grateful for my successful and prospering business," or whatever it is that you want. Instead of, "I can't afford this," it becomes, "I am a magnet for abundance of all good things, and money flows to me freely and easily." You are no longer reacting to your current reality. If that reality is not what you want, you are creating a new one from a place of absolute inner conviction. Awakening to this power is the first step, but the transformation happens through practice. It happens when you move from intellectual understanding to daily application to knowingness. So, how do you begin to consciously control your inner conversations today? I want to give you a simple, powerful practice. I call it the 5-minute reality shift. Twice a day, once in the morning before you start your day, and once at night before you sleep, take just 5 minutes. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and do these 3 things. First, catch and release. For 1 minute, simply become aware of your current inner chatter. What is the dominant conversation? Is it fear-based? Is it problem-focused? Don't judge it. Just notice it. Then, consciously release it. Say to yourself, "This is the old story. I am now choosing to write a new one." Second, enter the workshop. For the next 3 minutes, use your imagination. Step into the feeling of your wish fulfilled. What is the inner conversation of the you who already has what you desire? Are you feeling grateful, relieved, joyful? Have that inner conversation. Feel it in your body. Make it your present moment reality. Third, anchor in knowingness. For the final minute, release the imaginative scene and simply rest in the quiet state of knowingness. Let your inner conversation be a simple, powerful, "It is done. Thank you." Feel the peace that comes from absolute trust in the creative power within you and the universe. 5 minutes twice a day. That's it. This practice, done consistently, and I emphasize consistently, will begin to reprogram your subconscious mind. It will shift your dominant inner conversations from limitation to limitless possibility, from fear to faith to knowingness. You are a powerful, creative, unlimited being, and the key to unlocking that power lies within your own mind. The conversation that will change your life is happening right now in the sacred space of your own consciousness. Choose to make it a conversation of faith, of love, of abundance, and of knowingness. If this message resonated with you and you are ready to dive deeper into these principles and transform your life from the inside out, I invite you to subscribe to this channel for more inspiring and solution-based audios and videos just like this one. Like this video if you found it valuable, and share it with anyone you feel may need to hear this message today. Your share could be the catalyst for someone else's awakening. It will be a win-win for all of us. And don't forget to follow me on my social media channels for daily inspiration and reminders to stay conscious and in control of your inner world. You can find all the links in the description below. Most importantly, if you are ready for a complete system for transforming your consciousness, I encourage you to get your copy of my book, Control Your Inner Conversations, available on Amazon. It is a deep dive into everything we've discussed today and so much more. It is your roadmap to manifesting a life where you can truly have this and that: health, wealth, and time freedom. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember, your dreams are not too big. Your inner conversations just need to catch up. Take control of your inner conversations, and you will take control of your destiny. This is Shanita. Until next time, wonderful beings.